many things. But there are so many things, then how do you go about doing it? Well, you have to follow sometimes your own gut feeling. It's very difficult to write a book and say do this. So you have to follow your gut feeling. So you have to get two things. First, you need to get the satisfaction that you really like what you are doing. Only then you will work very hard. So you have to follow your heart to some extent. So if I have been asked to do certain things, even if there is a lot of money to be made, no, I won't be able to do it because first you don't have a heart in it, you don't understand, then you will not be a successful person. So whatever you pursue is not necessarily limit yourself to technology related things. Anything that gives you a lot of pleasure, saying that this is what I like to do, you can pursue. You are very young, don't worry now saying that this is the only thing that I want to do. If I don't do it, what will happen kind of. Once you have this mindset of that you just want to do something, you will be able to pursue that. I'll give once again an anecdote to you. So first for me, I was very happy if I could get a job. So I was very happy when I first got an NIT. Then said I wanted to go and write an exam for IIT, but I couldn't read the question paper because it was in English. So those days IIT question papers were only there in English. So I was from Telugu medium, so I did not. So I couldn't get it. But NIT took the people from Telugu medium also. So you write in Telugu also, they take you. So you go there first, then from there you write another exam for GATE. By then you are already 4 or 5 years into your education, you learn English, then you go to IIT. From IIT itself now, we want to go to America, so we go to America and you work there. See, this is a journey that you're following. Honestly, till then, I never thought that I wanted to start a business on my own. Once I went to the US, starting to look at that a lot of people. Fortunately for me, sometimes we got very lucky in life. So I landed up in Silicon Valley, in Palo Alto. That's where most of these companies that you hear about come from, except maybe Microsoft. Most of them come from Silicon Valley. So I landed up there, just by pure luck. So once you are there, you are seeing a lot of things happening. So then I also wanted to do something here and there, starting to work, having a job because I had to get some salary to live. With that, I was just helping here and there people to do some, my spare time, some startup companies. Then from there, while I was doing it, I got this opportunity to come back to India again and join Heroes of Computer Services, which was a small 25 people company at that stage. So you're looking for, there's not very clear in your mind at that stage that what is your future at. But you still find there's an opportunity that will go around. As long as there's enough money to pay for your expenses and all, then you're not very worried. Fortunately for you, you said that most of your parents are business people. So you don't have to worry about your bread. It will come from somewhere. So you can actually dream much bigger than us. For us, it is always, on one side we have to look for, okay, do I have a very firm ground I don't see, because I need to pay my bills, I have to pay for food, I have to pay for my apartment rental. And the other side again, you want to raise the leg and the second one and say, no, I want to go and climb something else. So you got to be very careful, you're always balancing. Some of you don't even have to do much of the balance. Because you're fortunate to start from this time. So now you can go step by step thing. So you don't have to say today, sit down there and say this is what we want to do. So as you progress, the clarity in your mind has to be that I want to go there. How do I want to go there? Step by step procedure where you can go. And you can go and tell me. There's no magic about it. I just want to tell you. You don't have to be an A grader to become successful in life. I'm not suggesting that you should not be an A grader. Okay, but you don't have to be. If you miss the bus today, can I get tomorrow again? Of course you can get very often, do you start something saying that I'll make $1 billion? No. You have to build something that is successful. Then money comes on its own. Money is a byproduct of your success. That is where we have issues in this society today. Most of us work for money. So that means money is the first thing. Then you say, how do I make that money? Isn't it? You ask first money there as a goal, then you are saying that I don't care what path I take, I want to reach that, so I take whatever path takes me there. Now that is the issue that we have here. The politicians, a lot of people, why do they join politics? You think that they enjoy it? No, every day they have to go there, people shout, they have to go to villages, sweating and all that. It's not fun. They do it because the power, there's something beyond money, there's power. So they want those two things, they want power, they want money. So for that they do whatever they need to take. And you keep hearing about in Hyderabad, a lot of construction companies, this and that, they all have a lot of issues, their contractors doing every day, that case, this case, you keep hearing about some of those things. That's again same thing, to make that money people take shortcuts. So they get into trouble later. So if you just leave the money as your main goal, you say I want to be successful in life, then money will come automatically. So let me define a few things for you. One of you becomes a Nobel laureate. Isn't it a success? But Nobel laureate may be given only $1 million prize. So he's not rich, but he's successful. So success in life is do not see that as money being everything. I just want to tell you that. So you got to be 50, 60 years old to understand some of them, but unfortunately, you wait that long, it's too late. So you need to learn those things now, so that when you grow up, you already know those things there. Happiness does not come from money alone, I want to tell you that. Happiness does not come from money alone. I'll show you many people who are billionaires who are very, very unhappy. You say, why this person is unhappy? Brain is a very complex thing. It's not just all about money. So for you, the goal setting has to be that I want to be successful in this. So your benchmarking is what I want to talk to you. Any field you choose, you say that my name should appear in top of the list. Any field. So today, thanks for the Google, you do Google search, you will get the top 5-6 people in that. You should say that anything I do, that's my benchmarking. It can be done now. It could not be done the days we were growing up. We did not know what was going on in MIT, in Stanford, in US, in Europe. The information was not easily available. Today it is available sitting from here. How many of you know that you can actually do courses from MIT sitting from here? Lots of them. Good. So those of you who don't get the admission, you still go and join some college in Hyderabad, can still do those courses. That means you do the courses, you learn like the same guy in MIT, you're almost the same. So you're benchmarking yourself with the students of MIT. So some of you may get admission into it, but even if you don't get it also, you can still learn from the same professor, same courses sitting from here. So any field that you do, I'm not suggesting it should be technology or anything. Today you said how do you spot ideas and all that kind of thing. As you continue your journey, you see it. I'll just tell you a few of those things also. But most importantly, choose whatever you like. But say only one thing. I'll be one among the 10 people in the world to be in that field. That's important. It doesn't matter what it is. You're an architect, you say I want to be there. You're an engineer, you say I want to be there. And tomorrow you want to be some designer, you say that I want to be there. The goal setting has to be that I'll be there in one of those, among the top people in the world. That's it. Once you do it, everything will come. You'll get your Nobel Prize, you'll get your PhD. When you get all those things, you get your money. And you don't need a lot of money to be very happy, I want to tell you that also. So there is a lot of people that I met in life, and there's actually people trying to do some studies also. What is that money that you need to be happy in life? So of course, if you leave the power out of it, to buy the power, it will need a lot of money. Power, not energy, power, like a chief minister or a minister or something. The rest of them don't cost that kind of money. A car will not cost a lot of money. A house, of course, you want to buy big cars and airplanes will cost some money. But to take away 2-3 toys, it's not that expensive. Airplane is one expensive toy, boat is an expensive toy. You take some of those things out, it's not that. So one doesn't need huge amount of money to be able to be very happy in life. So it's a recognition. So then another thing I just want to tell you very importantly, for you is too young, a lot of you don't get it. Many people make a lot of money. One of the good examples was Ambani's, you know who Ambani's. So when a younger Ambani, he wanted to become a member of parliament, somebody laughed at him. Why are you becoming a member of parliament? There are 700 of member of parliaments there, 543 in Lok Sabha, and there's another 350 people in Rajya Sabha. Why you want to be one of them? You are one of the top 10 business people in the country. You are already in the top 10. Why you want to be in one of these 800 of them? And I have also seen people who have become number one in something. They want to have a Padma Shri degree, award. They want to have Padma Bhushan award. Why? And they give it to everybody in the street, that award. So that because there is something that brain is seeking for some more happiness or something else. So there is people who have accomplished very well in something also seeking for the other ones there. So it's more complex. So I will not confuse you with that. So now I'll take you to find, you want to know where the opportunities come, how do you pursue yourself and all. Predominantly the world, what are the problems that it is seeing. So opportunities are nothing but solving problems. That's it. You identify where the challenges in life are. Those are opportunities for you. That's it. That's very simple. If there is a challenge in life, that is opportunity. So one of the challenges this world has today is energy. How do we produce energy without burning coal and spoiling the environment? Because now we have 7 billion people. By the time we grow up, we'll have 10 billion people in this world. When I was born, there were 3 billion people. So now there are so many people in this world. Maybe less than 3 billion actually when I was born. So, and so many people out there, if they are consuming everything, what happens is, it's like you put a cake on the table and leave it to the rats. There come so many of them come and eating it. So we are like those rats eating this planet. So now, how do we create energy so that we don't eat away whatever is available to us? So we want to preserve what is available, still have a good quality of life. So that has been a challenge. People are talking about wind energy, solar energy, whatever it is. More energy, more efficient energy devices instead of these, which will go for LEDs and all that. So you will have lots of opportunities in life around energy. Production of energy, consumption of energy, all the other tools and everything around energy will be a great opportunity. Another one, once you have enough food is not really an issue in the world. There is enough food being produced from various sources. Of course, there will be some opportunity there, but it's there enough of it. Even 10 million people will have enough food. So people, when they make money, they want to get entertained. The happiness, the entertainment, the physical things. When you eat a good food, you feel good. You watch a good movie, you feel good. So those are the kind of things. So you will have things around that. Entertainment, I don't mean only movies and all that, but things are around feel good things for your brain. Of course, feel good things, movies and those things are feel good for the tongue. So a lot of these feel good things will be great opportunities because there will be a lot of money, people will be able to buy it. Today you have money, although you did not earn it, your parents did. But most of you have these iPads and iPhones, isn't it? Because all of you are buying today, Apple has become the richest company in the world. The same company in 2000, almost went bankrupt. Almost went bankrupt. It was actually available for $200 million. Somebody said, Larry Ellison of Oracle said, "You'll buy and back up." Today is the most valuable company in the world. Why? You're all buying the iPhones. That money is getting accumulated. $3 billion is his monthly profit. $3 billion. That's India's budget. Apple has the same amount of money as India has. Not same, half of it. India has about 250 billion in bank account. Apple has 150 billion. You wait for another 2 years, Apple will have 250, India will have 150. Because you are buying these things. So there's a lot of wealth around the world. People are buying these tools. There's no difference between iPhone and some small phone you get for 1,000 rupees. In terms of phone calls, those other features are there. But still we do it because you feel good. You want to say, yes, I have Apple iPhone. So that's another area is around the feel good areas. Then the third, very important, all of us want to live very long time. My son says, "Dad, I want to live 150 years. This is how he eats, he doesn't care himself much. This is how, he says, there will be a lot of medicines to make us live longer, The medicine will progress so much that we will live very long time. Of course, there's a small problem there. You live long time, but as an old person. Not as a young person. You want to be in this your age, between 17 to 25 forever. But unfortunately, that's not the case. We all go to 60, 70 age and then live very long after that. So you live like a old man, not as a young person. So that is not come there yet. Those medicines where aging process being reduced, not there yet. But the people think will come. So it is all around medicine. It's all around. So it's about well-being. You want to call medicine, I don't mean only sick medicine, but the well-being. So there will be enormous opportunities around it, because once you have the wealth, see, in our generation we were looking for first food, house, road. You heard the word roti, kapda, makan? So we used to have a famous Prime Minister called Indira Gandhi. Her slogan was, "Garibi hatao, roti, kapda, makan." That's how it was. So when we were growing up, when somebody came here speaking about what are the opportunities for future, what are the opportunities for future, they used to say, "Roti, kapda, makan." That means you get into the businesses. Who are all the rich people in India today? Can you name, please? Who are the rich people? I think some of you are getting bored, I think. Who are the rich people? Where did they make their money? Sorry? Yeah? Where did they make their money?
Textiles.
Yeah. Kapda, textile is kapda. Tata's is makan, that is steel. Your ITCs of the world in food business. So most of the people of that generation, they made money around food, people who are involved in housing, and people who are involved in clothing. Cement is also one such thing. Villas are in cement, they were in cement. They are actually, they are not perfect. So those are the people who made money. So they pursued. There are also others also. Don't see only as three. I am only trying to show few things. When I say three, doesn't mean the others don't exist. Others exist, but these were the focus areas. The focus areas for roti, kapda, makan at that time. Now I am saying it's well-being, wellness, feel good. So what else? What are the three that I said? Sorry? Energy? Feel good? Feel better? Yeah, that is feel good. Alright? Sorry? Medicine is in feel better. So these are the areas that you would see when you grow up. I think that's going to be the big opportunities. Not so much of the challenges. So you're not trying to solve the basic problems of human life any longer. So just before our time, they were trying to solve the basic problems like how do you cure a disease, like antibiotics, those kind of medicines. Today, they are there. Of course, they continue to be there, but now it's no longer about basic things. So for us, living a life itself was very important. Many people died because these medicines did not exist. So if you had any of them, that was a big thing. Today you take it for granted, they are all there. So you're trying to do something better. So you're not looking at basic stuff, you're looking at how feel goods and feel betters, that's kind of thing. And those opportunities will be there. For you, then India is not the only market. Now there are no boundaries. Services, there are no boundaries. Communication, there are no boundaries. Goods also can move across the world much better today. There are no restrictions of movement of the goods. So you can sit in anywhere, any part of the world and actually build the things and sell. So for you, the world is your market. So such a great opportunity for you. The world is the market. So now what are you looking for? What are you waiting for? You have the opportunity, your parents have given you the platform. What else? Tell me, what is that one thing is missing? In my mind, you have everything. You have education, parents gave you a good platform, you don't have to fight for your house, you don't have to fight for your clothes, you don't have to fight for food, all those things are given to you. What is that? What is that one thing that takes you forward?
Ideas.
Okay, listening, I'm listening. Yeah, she said ideas. What else? Determination, yes.
Motivation.
Sorry?
Motivation.
Motivation, yes. Hard work, yes.
Inspiration.
Sorry?
Taking the risk.
Taking the risk, yes.
Inspiration.
Okay, can somebody write all these things for me, please? Each one, or whatever it is, write in a piece of paper. Whatever you said, only those things, and put on a piece of paper. That's all you have to do. You said it. So I have spoken for maybe an hour. I think finally, you know what you want, you know what you have to do. So you guys, everybody said, but write those 7-8 points that you said. No, you don't have to, I don't mean that. Just put a piece of paper so that you know that what I learned here today is that these are the things. Those 6-7 points that I think you heard, you write down, give it to all of you, share those 5-6 points. Send an SMS to each one of my and write in a piece of paper. Somebody write it down on your cell phone and share it among yourself. That's all it takes. So I just don't want to make it very difficult for you. So as you are growing up now, I think most of you are in your 9th class, 10th class, intermediate, or 11th, 12th, whatever it is. So as you progress, that's all it takes. It did not take an A grade. It did not take a gold medal. Any of you said those things? No. Not one fellow said, well, you have to get a gold medal in the class to be successful. So this is all it is. The world comes back to the same thing. And those people who have accomplished in whatever field they are, a business person, or a scientist, or a doctor, or an astronaut, anybody, all that they have in common is the 5-6 things that you have mentioned. You do those things, you'll be very successful. Okay? Alright, if you have some questions, I'll take those. Yes?
Why did you come back to India?
Me? Yeah. So I wanted to get into the business. In the US, nobody would take me as a partner there. So somebody in India said, you come back here, we'll give a small shareholding in our company. So I came in so that I can get into business from being a professional programmer, software programmer, into a small partnership in business. No questions?
So what methods did you expand your business?
So what methods? So we looked at the businesses that were coming up for the next 2-3 years. So before you were, how old are you? You're 12 years, born in 2001? 2001, good. So before you were born, programs had only 2 digits.
Because of memory.
So,
Because of memory.
yeah, this is. So then when they write those years, they write 71, 81, 90, up to 99. They never thought that it would last beyond 99. So when year 2000 came in, the 99, what happened, the last 2 digits? 00. So many formulas, like you divide, you know algebra and all that. So what you do is divide something. So when you divide by 0, it becomes infinity. Multiply is 0. Okay, divide, you get infinity. So mathematical equations all go wrong. So we had to sit and go through all these programs written by somebody last 30 years and change that time, 2 digits to 4 digits. That's a big business opportunity, isn't it? So we looked at that opportunity. Lots of programmers to solve that problem. So like that, many of the opportunities, what happened, we were seeing little bit ahead. Like I said, when you grew up, when you are 25 years, another 13 years from now, the world will have a lot of those, some of those things. You will solve those problems. Okay?
When you came back to India, which company was it that you got shares that you joined?
Sorry?
When you came back to India, which company did you join?
It's called Satyam Computer Services. Now it become Tech Mahindra. Sorry? To start my own company, I was a small partner there. So these are the steps I was talking to you. Let's say you don't know exactly what, you want to become an entrepreneur. So what you do first, join a startup company. In a startup company, you learn a lot. In a big company, you have brand. You said, oh, I'm working in Microsoft. Then for your life, you'll become a programmer. Because they already have $40,000 people there. You go there step by step, you'll be 50, 60 years old before you get. If you go a small company, with few people, you learn everything, how to run a company. So what we have done before joining this small company. Then the next one is, I went to somebody and said, if you give me stock options, I'll come and join you. So they gave me stock options. Because I didn't have money to invest. I cannot become a partner yet. So I made some money out of it. The next company I started, I said, I want to be a partner in it. Then after that, we made some more money. Then the next company, my fourth phase, we said, I'll start my own company. So you can do that one too. You don't have to just jump to the fourth one. Those of you who don't know about it, you can go step by step.
Satyam, someone went to jail for buying too much land, right?
Sorry?
Someone went to jail for buying land illegally.
What's that? Someone went to jail.
Someone went to jail for buying land.
Land?
Yeah.
In? No, that's for a different reason. The founder of Satyam went to jail for accounting fraud. You understand accounting? Like balance sheet fraud.
Did you leave before that or after that?
Sorry?
Did you leave before or after?
I left in 99, 2000.
Before.
Hmm?
What happened?
When did this one happen? Yeah. I think he said he did it in 2008 and he said he started in 2003 or something. What else?
We wrote a topic with you, Srini, and just to help them we had a question.
It's fine. Did you want to make a business and create a job from the beginning, or did you just go to America and search for a job first? And then
I went for a job.
So what made you change?
After I worked there 5 years, then I thought that maybe I want to be. My initial days were not very clear in terms of whether I'm doing it for money or I'm doing it for accomplish something. So very honestly, I did these things to make money initially. Once I made some money, then I pursued my passion. Yeah, but initially it was not like that. So I started as a civil engineer, not as a computer science. So when I went to America, they said that In civil engineering, we don't have scholarships. You need an assistantship money, and somebody has to pay for it. They said, we'll do it, give it to you if you do software programming. Then I became from civil engineer to software programmer.
Did you want to become a civil engineer?
Even when I was 9th class, 10th class, no. I became civil engineer because the jobs were there in civil engineering. In 1977-78, the best jobs were available in the state of Andhra Pradesh in civil engineering. So I chose to be a civil engineer at that time because there were jobs available. So by the time I graduated, so I was not looking for a job in civil engineering. So I went to the US to do my master's program. Then they said, we don't have any money for you in civil engineering. Because civil engineering already is no longer a really a demanding field. So then they said, if you do some software programming for us, we'll use scholarship for you. So I got into the whatever you call cutting edge of the civil engineering side, that is developing software for civil engineering problems. So that's how I got the job also very easily after graduation.
What's your view on, I guess, hiring people to do the job for you? Like, for example, in the Bruno story that came up before, right? Instead of the guy building the pipeline itself, he could have taken hills like 2 or 3 more times, paid someone to do it for him. Like, what's your view on when is the best time you should take opportunities?
So I did not see that one totally out. They said you can. They just repeated it just that.
Okay, okay, so basically their job is to take hills from, the well to the village. So the one guy builds a pipeline which takes 2 years, and at the end, the pipeline water flows through the grid, so it makes a lot of money. The other guy kept on taking the hill over the years and never really happened. So the guy who did the pipeline, he invested, and for 2 years, he makes money.
So your question is?
Instead of taking time to building the pipeline yourself, he was allowed to take the hills at the beginning as well, and he didn't money off that. So do that 3 or 4 more times, pay someone else, like 2 or 3 people to help you as well.
So let's say if you have a lot of money, that's where you start from. You don't have to start from where else.
Like, how do I filter an opportunity? How do I do a weightage of an opportunity? Like, what kind of risk I take? If you have any of those thought process or formulas that you want to share with our folks, so that they can start analyzing the future opportunities, I think that would help.
It's a big motion there. There's so many things to do. A lot of times these things have quite a bit of coincidences. So you meet somebody, you come for a meeting like this, you meet somebody, the person says that I'm working on a particular topic. So wow, I also like that one. Then we want to do it together. It's difficult to take each one of them because you will never have time to study everything and do it. That's not possible. In each of these fields also. So first initially you say fine, I like to go in this direction because this gives me more probably chance. And she asked me that question already saying that what happened with you? So what happened with me was just a matter of coincidence. Because I was moving in a particular direction every time. I want to tell you one more thing. There were people with me in the same college. I went to NIT, I went to IIT Madras. And we were, every time you come there are opportunities coming in. And the difference between fortunate or lucky versus the other person is that other 1 or 2 other colleagues of mine, they always took the wrong turn. And they were not any less smarter than me. In fact, two of them actually more smarter than me. They always got more marks than me. So it's just somewhere in your intuition. It says that, when you go there, okay, let me go this way. So I was finding these success stories one after the other. But I also had failures, by the way. So you did not, I didn't talk about that. There's a number of companies that I have invested did not do well. Companies went bankrupt also. So it's not, please don't expect all of them will be success stories. There will be a lot of failures also in life. So in this particular case, you are just going there, you are finding some opportunity of going there. There are also others who would take a different turn, more capable people, more hardworking people, more committed people. the success doesn't come to them because there is this element of chance. The element of chance exists. It's not engineering, it's not science, everything in life. There's a huge element of chance. So that I don't think any of us can define, how to. Of course, you can beat that chance being, There's one area, and since you asked this question, I want to tell you. I'm going back to another anecdote. I don't recall exactly when, it was about 15 years ago, 13, 14 years ago, Bill Gates came to India for the first time. So I was on the board of NASCOM. NASCOM is the Software Service Companies Association. So they invited few of us who were on the board of NASCOM, and Bill Gates was the guest there. And at the end of his conversation, he said, "Do you have any questions?" Everybody raised their hands. They said, "No, you cannot take so many questions. You put all the questions in a small basket, cup or something." So we put there, and they said, "We only have time for 3 questions." They took the first thing out. It happened to be mine. Why? It's coincidence, isn't it? Actually, somebody has to be the first one. So he took that one. They read this one. What I said, the Bill Gates of now, he has come from Microsoft technology. I said, from which field the next Bill Gates will come from? He said he's going to come from around this. I said this biotechnology, bio side of it. Because that is the time they just mapped the human genome and all that. So there's a lot of expectation of human genome mapping. So Bill Gates told me the next Bill Gates will come from that project. Okay. Then I spoke to some more people. They also said yes. So there were 2 other questions anyway. I'm not going into that. One of my biggest failures in life is investing in biotechnology. And I want to tell you, even today, after 14 years, that field has not delivered results. Every company that invested in biotechnology around that human genome lost money. Not only me. I'm sure even Bill Gates would have lost some money. He didn't say that. But I know many. In year 2000, 13, 14 years ago, $20 billion were raised. $20 billion. Okay? In today's money, I don't know how much it is. 120,000 crores of money. 1.2 lakhs crores of money was raised, delivered 0. There are reasons for it. I'm not getting into that. So sometimes you bet big on something, things don't happen. And where did it happen? The guy was almost facing the bankruptcy called Apple. And he's the one who comes back and beats Microsoft. Today, do you know that Apple is more valuable company than Microsoft? Nobody would have thought. We came from technology again, but in a different form. iPhone. So there's a lot of coincidences there in some of them. So filtering is a little difficult. My suggestion to you will be that initially you follow whatever your heart says. You say, I like this, do it. Don't worry. Today you're not at an age that you have to actually go and build the next Microsoft or something. You learn. These 5, 6 things that I talked about it, you said it, those 5 commitment, hard work and all of them, follow them. Do whatever you like it, but you follow those 5, 6 principles. Then when you are going, then you start seeing yourself. You go higher, you see bigger area. Sitting from here, you can see little distance. You go a little bit high, you can see a little bigger distance. Then you follow whatever you think. But I said a few things, you define. Whatever you define, you should be one of them. Even let us say I didn't make money in human genome and the biotechnology. I want to tell you that I was never unhappy that I lost money in that field. I want to tell you that. We would have lost together about, let's say, 50 crores. 50 crores is a lot of money, isn't it? In Indian context. We lost about 50 crores in that. But I want to tell you today I was never unhappy. The people who have run those businesses are still my friends. They still call me. We had no battle because we tried hard, it didn't work out. So there's a lot of learning out of it. So you guys keep trying. Keep trying. So finally you'll find one of these things there. So at this stage, to filter hundreds of things, you will spend time in filtering only, because the filtering itself will take your lifetime. Don't try to do that. See the nearest opportunity, whatever you there, do well that. And see another nearest opportunity, do well. Whatever you pick up, do well. Don't try to do this analysis too far. Okay? Good.
Thank you, Mr. Srini, for taking time and spending time with our young participants here. I'm sure most of you got a lot more inspirational, and it was a shell-breaking thing for me to understand. None of you talked about grade A, but talked about commitment, motivation, and all of that. I'm sure you will carry this a long way. As a token of thank you.
Thank you so much, Srini, for the inspirational talk.
It's a pleasure, and I only hope that all of you become very successful in life. Good luck.
You are clear what does it mean? See, the whole PPT is about who is an entrepreneur. What is the meaning of entrepreneurship? See, my PPT will cover who is an entrepreneur, what is entrepreneurship, what is an enterprise. All these terminologies, they have specific meaning. What is the role of entrepreneur? What are the characteristics of an entrepreneur, and what is the process of entrepreneurship? So Taco and Bruno, we have seen. All of us, did you enjoy the video? Can you tell me one line? What did the video convey? What was the meaning?
The difference between an entrepreneur and a regular person.
And a regular person.
Like how a regular person thinks.
Okay.
And how entrepreneur thinks.
Definitely. She is very right on it. What is the difference between an entrepreneur and a regular person? See, we all look for easy living, right? We all look for easy living. We all look for easy avenues. How to work easy, isn't it? We all live in a comfort zone. So entrepreneurship is moving out of the comfort zone so that you stay comfortably throughout your life. You will be comfortable throughout your life once you move out of your comfort zone. So, who is an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur is a person who manages all the factors of production. All of you do. Are you clear about what are the various factors of production? You must be doing economics. You must have come across this. The various factors of production are land, labor, capital, and enterprise. So, he is the person who manages all these resources, and he creates a product out of it. Fine? Next is, who is an entrepreneur? The person who organizes and manages a business undertaking. Fine? What is, I have a question here. Do you think businessmen and entrepreneurs mean the same, or are they different?
Businessmen started on enterprise. How are they different?
That is my question is. My question is, are businessmen and entrepreneurs the same, or they are different?
An entrepreneur, a businessman, just both of them are similar in a way that they give employment to others. But in case of a businessman, he just manages one sort of a particular company or something. But an entrepreneur is ready to take risks and expand his business many times.
So very right, businessman and entrepreneur, by and large they mean the same, but there are only one or two differences, one or two characteristics which make businessmen different from entrepreneurs. And that difference is that entrepreneurs are innovators. They are not inventors, they are not. They are innovators. Do you know the Coke story? All of you drink Coke? All of you love Coke? Do you know the background of Coke?
Supposed to be a medicine.
Not exactly a medicine, it was invented as a syrup. A cool syrup, you know? A cool syrup. Somebody is there, but somebody else made it so successful. So who is an entrepreneur? The inventor or the innovator? The innovator. So entrepreneurs are innovators. You must be knowing the story of KFC. What is KFC? What is the story behind KFC? Can anybody tell? Any idea? I'm not looking for a complete idea. Even a baby idea will go. What is KFC story? Anybody? Enhances its profits by following new strategies or new ventures. Now, what is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneur is the person, and entrepreneurship is the process of creating that person, a process of creating that business, a process of creating that product. That is entrepreneurship. And what is enterprise? See, entrepreneur is a person who starts an enterprise. The process of creation is called entrepreneurship. Entrepreneur is the actor here, and entrepreneurship is the act. And total outcome of the actor and the act is known as enterprise. Fine? So what are the various characteristics of an entrepreneur? What makes it so different from other business people? See, even a chai wala is doing some business. Do you agree with me? But what makes an entrepreneur different from that chai wala? With my tea selling project, I have some other things to offer which are required in that particular area. For example, I start making some groceries. Isn't it? I'm expanding my business and I'm making people available with more choices. That is entrepreneurship. When within the product line, you offer something else. You add something extra. Some innovation. The innovation does not mean the product has to be new. But when your offer becomes new, nobody will come to a tea shop and expect grocery. But when you offer that, you are making people's life comfortable. Right? So what are the various characteristics? Risk taker, determination and persistence, motivation to succeed, not daunted by failure, passion, vision, creativity and innovation, relevant skills and expertise, spot and take advantage of opportunities. That is entrepreneurship. So this is the detail of the various characteristics. You can just go through quickly. What does imagination mean? What is persistence, goal setting, hard working? See, whenever we think of a lawn, all of you know what is a lawn? A small green area on the ground floor of the house. But today we have lawn on the terrace also. Isn't it? It's an idea, imagination. Jacuzzi. All of you know what is jacuzzi? What is jacuzzi? It's an idea, innovation, isn't it? So this is nothing, this is entrepreneurship where you bring the change. Now you think of the 6 gadgets, you have a FM radio in your hand, you have a camera, you have a still camera and a video camera, you have a separate phone for listening and talking. Now all the gadgets mixed in one smartphone, isn't it? You don't carry many gadgets, you only carry one smartphone. Even you carry a laptop in your smartphone. So what is it? Imagination, innovation. That is entrepreneurship. See, why we are talking about entrepreneurship so much? Why we are recognizing the importance of local entrepreneurs? Why we are creating a platform where we make entrepreneurs among you people? Why? Because entrepreneurs add directly to the nation. You add directly to your country's economic health and wealth. Fine? What are the various ways you contribute? Entrepreneurs introduce new products in market, money circulation, creation of employment, better standard of living, new ideas bring new changes, develop new market, mobilize capital resources, new technology, new source of material. Just think of it. If you have Apple is coming from some other country. When you buy Apple, the money is also going to that particular country. Am I right? If you have the same innovation in your country, who will become rich? Who will be richer? Your country. This is the importance of entrepreneurship. platform to you people, so that you think of the same products, on the same lines, and you bring that change in your area, your country, your city. This is entrepreneurship. This is the magic of entrepreneurship. Rather than depending on other countries, we create those products, we bring innovation within our country, right? So that the wealth remains within our country. Now, what is the need of entrepreneurship? It increases national production, it balances our area development, dispersal of economic power, reinvestment of profit for the welfare of the area of profit generation. Development is a function of motivation, human resource, entrepreneurial awareness. Why do you think Kerala has become a tourist destination recently in last 5 to 7 years? Why? Kerala, we all know. You all don't know now. Why? Why Kerala has become so famous? Anybody? Kerala. It's a tourist destination in the country. Now people from outside they are coming to Kerala. Anybody can tell me why it has become so famous? Kerala? Why?
Visited? Very good.
It's a fine example of entrepreneurship, Kerala. You didn't go there only for to see the backwaters, to enjoy the backwaters. Pardon? Tea plantations there in Assam. Then why Kerala? What's the difference between Kerala and Assam? Scenic beauty?
Yeah.
That is there in Tamil Nadu also. Why Kerala? Why Kerala has become so famous? Even people from abroad they are coming and staying in Kerala. About
the state and what the nature and what
no. See, in India, scenic beauty is no dirt. We have plenty of scenic beauty. You go to any state, any coastal area. What is that specific thing about Kerala which is making it so famous all over the world, not in our own country?
people are taking interest in increasing the tourism.
Why? How they are increasing the tourism? What is that one thing with that they are selling their tourism?
Lots of time.
Pardon?
That's what they say, right? Lots on state.
Lords on state. Gods on state. Himachal is known as goddess place. You know? But what about Kerala?
It's the right place.
The tradition.
Tradition?
It's the right place.
Right place?
What's right destination? What's right destination?
Nature?
Just market it very well.
How they are marketing it?
Make it sound
What is the USP of Kerala? Whenever you see any ad of Kerala tourism, what is the USP? Unique selling proposition. You will add? See, if I need to go and visit Kerala for God, I will go to Kashi, I will go to Banaras. Why Kerala? See, they are selling it only on the, like you can see, the market USP is health tourism, that is massages. Am I right or wrong?
Different problem. Different problem.
Yeah.
You're looking at the subject now.
Maybe. You could not relate it because of your age. See, if I look at the Kerala ad, I see that thing only. The various spas, the kinds of massages, health benefits they are highlighting. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. That is the USP. That is the USP. See, that is entrepreneurship. Kerala was there. Since India is there, for long, Kerala is also there. Why it is selling so much in the last 5 to 10 years? What makes it more important? How do you market your product? Tourism is nothing, it is your product. Fine? So this is entrepreneurship. So what is the path followed by entrepreneur? You have already started with it today, idea. That is opportunity spot. And Mr. Srini, last week I am not wrong, he talked about 3 opportunities which are coming your way. One is energy, another is feel good, and third is feel fighter. And Kerala is nothing but good. Am I right? You agree with me? So these are the opportunities which are coming your way. Right? So as an entrepreneur, then once you have opportunity, you do for implementation, then impact of it. These are the various kinds of entrepreneurs. This is the entrepreneurial process. Can you see the slide clearly? This is the entrepreneurial process. It's not working, it's only. This is the lab where the children, you are being exposed to what can be the alternative career. See, entrepreneurship is nothing, it is moving out of your comfort zone to become comfortable throughout your life. You don't only become comfortable, your generations become comfortable because you moved out of the comfort zone. So this is what is entrepreneurship. Fine? We'll send you this PPT across also. We'll keep adding a lot of academic knowledge to what you are getting to. Fine? You have any questions on it? Anything you have? You want to ask something? Anything you want to ask?
Great. You have a great speaker with us. We already have them. He was there on the first day, he was there on the kickoff day. He's giving us these are President TyE.